Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Cleveland Indians and the Boston Red Sox. Get ready for Red Sox baseball next. Brian Johnson, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan, any thoughts?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second base as he kicks things off this afternoon with a double.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
Stepping in now, Oscar Mercado, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, thanks, Matty V. Hey, you know what, D-Roll, this is one they'd like to win right here. They win the first game of the series, drop game 2, win game 3. They'd like to keep the momentum going here, D-Roll, win 2 in a row and win 3 out of 4 in this series.
Yeah, you want to definitely get a chance to win this series today. Play good baseball. You don't want to go on that seesaw. We'll give you one, we'll take one. They need to figure out a way to get it done today.
Batting first, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Now batting, Jose Ramirez comes into this one with 3 hits and 11 at-bats in the series. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Verdugo waits on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Franmil Reyes.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And here's Franmil Reyes stepping in. Hit in the air to center field. There to pull it in is Bradley. He does, and that'll end the inning. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. Cleveland nothing. Sox coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Aaron Savali gets the starting assignment for the Tribe in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here. And the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety. And right now, this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt. And I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this series has been a little bit of back and forth, dropping the first one, finding a way to battle back, and then dropping the third one in this 4-game set. Let's see if they can find a way to tie this rubber game.
You know, Dero, this is one of those, if you could win game 4 of this series and walk away with a split, you almost feel like you won this series. This is a big one here today.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boys.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Luplow is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, Dero, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. An inning in the books, no score here on the show. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, the grounds crew members that I talked to prior to the game said the weather we're experiencing right now is expected to move on as the game progresses. They said they'll put extra effort into keeping the field dry until this rain dies down. But despite it being a little wet at the moment, we should get this one in uninterrupted.
Let's hope, Heidi, for all of our sake, that Mother Nature takes that front and passes it through without an incident.
Tyler Napier.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. An early start here at Fenway this morning, as it is this time every year. Patriots Day here in Boston. They ran the marathon earlier, which made it a challenge for the 3 of us to get here from our hotel, but we're happy to have you along.
Wow, I think the heart of this system is right on top of us because it is really coming down out there. This isn't an easy sport to play in the rain.
Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. The next 0-2. Hit high and deep to right center. Bradley on the run. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting seventh, the right fielder.
So striding in, Jordan Luplow. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Behind 0-2 now. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Third baseman, Rafael Devers.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count. And now a pitch on the way. Ground ball right side. Gloved by Santana. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. In 13 at-bats so far in the series, he's collected 3 base hits. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Mercado is there. 2 gone.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, Alex Verdugo.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. And he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks, as the numbers there tell you the whole story. First delivery to him on the way. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Taken, but called a strike.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Stepping into the box, Roberto Perez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now here it comes. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. An early start here at Fenway this morning, as it is this time every year. Patriots Day here in Boston. They ran the marathon earlier, which made it a challenge for the 3 of us to get here from our hotel, but we're happy to have you along. 0-1 count, and the pitch.
I got to count 0-2.
Skied into straightaway right. Verdugo is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 35, Oscar Mercado.
Coming to the plate now, Oscar Mercado. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1.
Holy smokes. That's the first ball they've taken the entire game so far. They're swinging at everything.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bradley will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Indians go down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Digging in, Christian Vasquez. He's been productive at the plate in the series with 6 hits coming into this one. First pitch on its way. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Gets him looking up around the letters. So here now is Jackie Bradley, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Hit hard up the middle. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down. Back to the top of the order now, and with it brings the left-handed swinging Andrew Benintendi. Here's the first pitch to him. Line towards center field. Mercado is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Striding in for the Indians, Jose Ramirez. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Bogarts moving to his left. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And digging in now, Franmil Reyes. Little chopper back to the mound. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting.
Digging in, Tyler Naquin looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. In there, 0-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Around first, he's digging for second. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with the double.
So now Carlos Santana. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Throws him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Naquin. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder coming on. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Indians leave 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Next up for the Red Sox, Dustin Pedroia. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. they've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
0-1 the count. And a swing and a miss that time by Pedroia as he finds himself in an 0-2 hole now. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. At the plate, J.D. Martinez. First offering on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Martinez will round first and head for second now. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Swing and a liner. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the Red Sox are off to a 1-0 lead.
Boy, big game yesterday from these guys, D-Roll. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
Mercado comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. Striding in for Boston, Mitch Moreland comes into this at-bat 0-for-1 in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. And it's gone into the monster seats. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 11 for him on the season as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Standing in now, Alex Verdugo. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Racing back the center fielder, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Next for the Red Sox.
So now to the plate, Christian Vasquez. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Drilled on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it's certainly... Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Jordan.
And now a pitch on the way. Grounder down the line at 3rd. This is foul for the first strike. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Now
Stepping in, Ernie Clement. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Clement.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he falls behind 0-2. Another one sent foul. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
In now, Roberto Perez. He swings and grounds it to short, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit, and this will get all the way out toward the 379 marker. And he's in there easily. It's a stand-up triple.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
To the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. Line drive base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 4-1 game.
Outside of taking the ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You're in trouble. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make 1 bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Here's Jackie Bradley now. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Got him. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. First pitch of the at-bat. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Up next for the Red Sox, the second baseman, Dustin.
Ready once again, Dustin Pedroia. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner.
sometimes it's all about the stuff you have on a particular day. You take a look inside the numbers, 100% of his first pitches to batters have been for strikes, but the quality hasn't been there. He's going to have to make some changes to turn this one around.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. From the belt, the pitch. Liner toward right center. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, the designated
So
hitter.
first and second with 1 man gone. And in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. From the stretch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Luplow is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander.
Digging in and looking for more, Xander Bogaerts. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch on its way. Chopped toward the second baseman. Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go as the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
Up next for Cleveland.
So striding forward now, Franmil Reyes. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Chopped on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The left field, number 30, Tyler.
Digging in once again, Tyler Naquin. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
Pulled toward right center field. Bradley is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Now at the plate, Rafael Devers. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
First delivery to him on the way. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Behind 0-2 now. Now the pitch. Struck him out.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Mitch Moreland will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. And that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Nick Whitgren, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 62, Nick Whitgren.
At the plate, Alex Verdugo. He swings and grounds it to short. Scooped up. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Into the box now, Christian Vasquez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. And a high strike there, 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger and the side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox, but they lead it 4-1. Here's Carlos Santana now. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice.
Carlos Santana.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And it bangs off the monster. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. Santana takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He comes across to score as they now trail by only 2.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. Again, another foul ball. 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Here's Bogarts, the young shortstop. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Stepping in, Ernie Clement. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
The catcher, number 55.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Roberto Perez. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Red Sox lead it 4-2. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Jackie Bradley.
First offering on its way. fastball that gets the lower part of the zone called for a strike. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. Shoots this one over to first. Santana's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Now at the plate, Andrew Benintendi. In his career against this pitcher, he's 1 for 2. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. 0-2 the count to Benintendi. Hit out towards second. It's flagged down deep in the hole. A flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
First delivery to him on the way. Dustin Pedroia stands in as he looks at a called strike.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
And Pedroia behind 0-2 now.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. Red Sox go down 1-2-3 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Mercado.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 of this series.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. 1 out.
Next to Cleveland, the third baseman.
At the plate, Jose Ramirez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swinging a ground ball to third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Getting late. 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Tyler Naquin is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. High pop-up. Johnson shading to his right, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Tribe. They trail it here 4-2. Dominic Leone is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. First pitch on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. So here's the cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Just short, hit hard. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. Runner at second, one away, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. First pitch on its way. Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. 0-1, here it comes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Naquin's on the move, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Now at the plate, Mitch Moreland. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Red Sox leave 1, but they still lead this one 4-2. Standing in, Carlos Santana has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Hard hit ball to short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Digging in, Jordan Luplow. He was a ground-out victim last time up. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Racing back the left fielder, and this one is gone. A home run.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Hembry was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late, had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Roberto Perez, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. And he strikes him out to end it here, as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Boston took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Brian Johnson wins his 3rd of the season, turning in 8 1/3 of quality work. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ballgame. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For Cleveland, 3 runs on 9 hits, 2 errors. They left 6 men.